For Marcus, the bye week benefit the offense?
I think it did. It gave us a lot of much needed rest. And I feel like an extra week of preparation always helps. And I feel like now we're even more prepared for this week, for this game coming up on Thursday.
How good is it to have this stretch at home of home games?
I mean, it's really good. You know, when we have the fans at our back, you know, everyone's cheering for us. We get like that little extra bit of juice, give us that little extra bit of oomph. You know, we're fighting for the fans out there. They're cheering for us. They want us to win. And it just, like the intensity, like you feel it when you're at home. You get a little extra intensity and you have a little bit, you play just a little bit harder at home and I feel like that's really going to help.
Marcus, how about the dimension that Jacquez added against ECU? How about the dimension that Jacquez added against ECU, his running ability?
He expanded our offense in a sense. When he's in there, he kind of, because he's also a good passer, like people might mistake him as just a wildcat quarterback. He just runs a lot. But when he needs to, he can also pass it. But I mean, against ECU, his runs were really good. You know, we had to, he's in his own little special package. You know, when we need that little, like, we know he can shoot a first down or something like that. We know he can run. He's one of our faster runners. Put him in there, he'll get it for us.
Thinking of the catch that Randall made and how the passing game's getting going, and Gronk Wright, all the guys are getting. Do you guys have the balance thing pretty much there right now, where you want it to be?
I want to say it's almost there. You know, we're balancing the run and the pass. We've been expanding on the run a lot more, and I feel like the more we expand on the run, the more it opens up the pass. Like in ECU, we started passing it more. You've seen the runs, or they're starting to play more run, and it's opening up more of these pass openings. So, I mean, it's really helping, and I think we're becoming a more balanced pass and run team.
Marcus, obviously you guys up front struggled at the outset of the season, and things obviously have changed, you know, in the last few weeks. What changed? What happened?
Maybe it was just our intensity, not intensity, but our, I want to say, maybe our drive. I want to say, I think we were kind of lackluster. I admit our offensive line as a whole was lackluster in the first 3 games, and I'll personally take responsibility for that. But I kind of put it on them. We had a little turnaround. You know, we have to be better. We're driving this team. We got to start making the runs happen. We got to start opening up the holes and got to hold up in the pass protection. And I feel like everyone on the offensive line started stepping up, and it's been working for us the past couple of weeks.
Just how much did the coaches challenge y'all?
I'd say our offensive line coach, Coach Darver, really challenged us. He always had us in competitions. He would switch us in and out because obviously if something's not working, you got to make a change. So eventually people just started stepping up more. People started taking it a lot more serious. People started getting more aggressive, and it's really shown.
Marcus, you've been here, you know, a long time. How have you pulled along some of the younger guys like Brad Cecil or Donovan Jennings, Demetrius Harris, to keep their heads up during that tough early stretch?
You know, it's kind of because they're all great players and they all get emotional, and I feel like sometimes you got to kind of give them that little extra oomph, like, hey, we got to keep playing. We got to keep playing. We got to do what we have to do to open up opportunities for the rest of the offense. Because without us, they don't run. Sometimes they get in a little too emotional. They kind of get a bit excited. I'd say they kind of get excited, and I try to calm them down, not too high on the highs, not too low on the lows, and just keep level-headed, keep grinding, keep being aggressive, because all of them are extremely aggressive when it comes down to the run game. So, I mean, that's all I've done. They've pretty much, they've helped me be a better leader, and I try to help them, help bring them along for these upcoming years they have left.
I know you can't speak for Billy, but, I mean, y'all.
I can speak.
Okay. Y'all have been teammates forever. Do you sense like he kind of embraced the move back to guard?
I kind of think so. I feel like he don't get me wrong, he loves tackle. He wants to play tackle, but I feel like there's a different kind of connection with me and him at right guard and right tackle. I'd say a little bit more trust, just knowing each other and being together for these 5 years?
15 years.
Yeah. Being together forever. I know he always tells me he wants to play right tackle, so, I mean, I've always got to look behind my back. He's always there to try to take my spot.
Temple has a new coaching staff, but do you see some of the same tendencies out of their defense this year that you have in the past?
I'd say they do show a little different stunts and blitzes. I don't think it's like that much of a change. I feel like if we keep it with the plan that we have right now and understand when they're going to blitz, when they're going to twist, understand what to look for with linebackers and safeties and D linemen and stances and stuff, I feel like we have a good plan going.
You see these last 4 games as a chance, in a sense, for this team to redeem itself. I mean, going in, people thought, well, this team could really be pretty good. And now you're playing the top teams in your conference. Does that give you a chance to say, hey, we are as good as his best team?
Definitely. We've always wanted to be the top of our conference. We've never actually won a conference championship, and that's always the goal that we strive for. Obviously, we had these skids in the first couple of games, but that's still our goal. Our goal is still to win the conference and make it to the conference championship and eventually win that.
You opened the season against Wisconsin on ESPN. Obviously, that didn't go well. A lot of opinions were formed. You kind of were written off a bit. Now you got another opportunity on ESPN. How important is it for this team to play well on that kind of stage?
I mean, it's always important to play well in every game. I feel like on a bigger stage with more eyes looking, it does have a little bit, you do have those little eyes on you, that it's a little more significant, but I'd still say that we got to play with the same intensity that we played in these past couple of games, keep bringing what we've been bringing, and we should be able to pull it out.
That Wisconsin game, it was on a Friday. I mean, what did you do Saturday? Was it just a Saturday morning, or?
I don't know. It wasn't a Saturday morning, I'd say. Usually on Saturdays you sit down and watch. For me, at least, I couldn't watch a single snap of football. I kept my TV off, stayed in my room. I couldn't watch anything. Didn't watch like any other teams playing, anybody else in our conference playing. I just pretty much sat in my room and then went in and watched film, see what we messed up on, and see what we had to improve on.
Anything else for Marcus?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Marcus.